Good morning, Lakers.
Today is January 14th and this is your Laker Update. The past 10 years have been a huge boom for pop culture. With the birth of memes, many have argued which meme was the best. Here is Laker Update reporter Ryan Shippey with more on the meme of the decade.
Memes have taken over the world within the past decade, from Baby Yoda all the way to Harambe. The meme of the decade has been chosen, and the results are shocking. In third place, we have Robbie Rotten. Next, in second place, we have Pepe the Frog. And finally, in first, we have the Doge meme. Let's see what your fellow students think of this.
Did you vote for the meme of the decade?
I did, yes.
No, I didn't.
I did not.
Do you know who won?
I don't.
Do you agree with the Doge meme winning?
Yeah, I agree. It seems dead now, but it lasted a very long time, and I think it's pretty impactful. Yeah.
I never heard of that one.
I personally do not. I think it should have been the Spanish Inquisition meme, as no one would have expected it.
Memes have had a huge impact on pop culture, and there is no end in sight. Here's to a new decade in memes.
World War III memes have been popping up all over social media. Reporter Mariana Lopez has more.
January 3rd, President Donald Trump ordered an airstrike on Iran in which the second most powerful being of the Iranian country was killed, General Qasem Soleimani. As a result, tensions have been rising and people are worried as to what may happen because of these events, many claiming it may lead to a potential world war. Social media, on the other hand, has clapped back with numerous jokes and memes in relation to being drafted, how they will act during the war, and whatever else the Gen Z TikTokers have come up with.
My thoughts on the jokes are, I guess they were funny the first day, but then when I saw the video of, the actual man in the army, he was telling, hey, look, some of us aren't coming back. I guess they got pretty serious, and I think we should open our eyes a little more.
I think they're quite entertaining, especially when you look at a lot of the comments with the Trump posts and stuff. You have a lot of Iranian messages about how they're going to take down Americans, and then you'll see something responding of an American person's just like, hey, we want to settle this over a game of chess or Smash? And so you just have this down with America quote, and then, hey, let's do this peacefully with Smash Bros. So I think it's quite entertaining.
Well, I don't look in social media very often, so I guess I can answer that very well. I can't do that, but I'm in favor of taking out people like that person. So,
I feel like they're not taking the war that seriously, because I feel like some people are over-exaggerating it a little bit. I don't feel like it's going to be that big of a deal, but I find some of them pretty funny.
Funny, but it's kind of getting old now, and it's not that funny anymore. It's been going on for too long.
They're kind of funny, but it's getting kind of serious now, so I don't know how I feel about it.
People have mixed emotions as to what proportions this situation can expand to. Meanwhile, don't be surprised if a joke or video still appears on your feed. This is Mariana Lopez reporting for your Laker Up.
With the possible start of a World War III, many people are afraid to be drafted, restraining many from making jokes about it. Reporter Will Bowen has editorial take on it.
2020 started off with a bang, with Trump making an oopsie and killing General Soleimani. Now tensions are rising and World War III may be on the rise. And who's the number one target for drafts? 18-year-old boys. Let's go see how students feel about this. Saber, are you going to support us in World War III on the draft? Are you ready?
I'm already going.
You're already going? I love that. That's patriotic. I love that. Are you guys going to support us in World War III in the draft? Are you guys ready?
I'm going.
You're going?
Whoa!
Are you getting buffed for the World War III draft? Are you going to support your country?
Oh, yeah.
Samson, are you getting fit for the World War III draft?
Of course I am. I'm ready. Any day.
Ready?
Any day. They call me.
Patriotic. I love you. Thank you. Where you guys going? I need to ask an important question. World War III, we got important questions. Are you guys ready for the draft? For the draft, World War III. Unpatriotic, shameful, shame on you. U.S. Army doesn't want anything to do with that, I can tell you that right now. Are you going to support us in World War III in the draft?
No.
Why not?
No.
Why not? That's unpatriotic, why not?
No.
Shame. How do you feel about World War III? Are you going to get drafted?
No, I'm too old.
You're in your peak physical form.
It is true. But yeah, I'm a senior citizen by now, 30, so.
So you're not going to support your country? Is that what I'm hearing?
In different ways, I'll hold down the home front.
Unpatriotic. Seems like WB students don't want to get drafted, so as the good American that I am, I'm going to enlist in the Army.
20.
Okay, sir, sorry.
Maggie, what is that for?
I'm sorry, sir, I'm sorry.
Watson has officially left West Bloomfield, and many students loved having him as their principal. Reporter Akia Morgan has more on how students are feeling now that Watson is gone. Stay with us. We'll be right back with weather and sports.
This year, Michigan's flu rate has caused us to be number 2 in the flu chart, falling shortly behind Georgia. The flu ranges from 3,000 to 49,000 deaths per year. To prevent these numbers, make sure to cover your sneeze and cough, wash your hands daily, avoid touching eyes, nose, and mouth, avoid contact with those who are sick or may be sick, and always remember to disinfect the objects and surfaces around you. Thank you.
Well, this is definitely a fun class, and when you go out and you go talk to people and you go interview people, it's probably one of the best things you can do.
We had an opportunity to see the job experience and like the work experience because you produce a show that live broadcasts to the school, which is extremely cool to me because I'm thinking about going into broadcast journalism.
Laker Update starts now.
Take it. It's also just really fun because you can make your own projects and produce your own work and everyone gets to see it and you can be really proud of something that makes you part of the school, and you also make a lot of friends in the process.
I've been a part of Spectrum for 4 years now, and it's by far my favorite class because I get to come to this class and write about whatever I want and write about things that are happening in the school.
You know, being able to go out and interview and get pictures of stuff, that really just, it kind of like boosts your self-confidence because you're able to talk to people.
You get credit for working and leaving school early. To apply, you must have already taken some type of business class. Stop by and pick up an application for the 2020-2021 school year.
60 seconds with Tommy.
The gym is busier. People are trying to be healthy or quit other bad habits, but what are students doing for their New Year's resolutions? Sean Paul Jones talks to students about resolutions.
New Year's resolutions. Some people stay true to theirs, some people don't. My New Year resolution is to become the ultimate despair. But today, we shall hit the streets to see what others' New Year's resolutions are. What is your New Year's resolution?
I would like to snowboard better, because snowboarding is like really good. And honestly, you shouldn't be skiing if you are. So if I'm a better snowboarder, it just means I'm better than the skiers even more.
How are you gonna stick to it?
All right, so I'm gonna wax my board. I'm gonna be going to Alpine like every day. If you need a ride, hit me up. Yeah, pretty much just stay at it and just keep going.
Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Yeah,
What is it?
to eat healthier.
Why?
Because I eat whenever I want, whatever I want. I just want to refine my diet, you know?
Do you think you can stick to that?
Yeah.
My New Year's resolution is to be less judgmental and less critical of people's opinions on certain movies and games.
Do you think you can hold true to that?
Most likely, probably not, because I'm always questioning people's opinions sometimes on certain movies I love, but I'll try my best to not be that person.
Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I do. It's like having better habits, better time management, and staying healthier.
Do you think you can commit to it, and why?
Yeah, I think I can commit to it for the first 2 months, but then after that, it's just probably gonna go out the window.
Do you have a New Year's resolution?
Yeah, I do.
What is it?
Well, my daughter last Christmas gave me this Apple Watch. And so my New Year's resolution is to close all my rings every day. There we go. See that little thing right there? They're called exercise rings. And one's for moving, and it measures your calories. And one's for exercise, and it measures when your heart rate goes up for certain amounts of time. And then the last one's for standing. You're supposed to get up and stand at least 10 minutes every hour. So that's my New Year's resolution.
All right. Do you think you can hold to that resolution?
Well, check with me next year, and I'll let you know.
So after all that, we've seen everyone's New Year's resolution. So let's see if everyone can stay true to it. This is Sean Paul reporting for Live Laker Update.
Tommy Habib has a new 60 seconds with the president of SkillsUSA, Emma Hug.
"60 Seconds is a platform that gives students and teachers a chance to talk for 60 seconds about whatever they want.
Today we talked to Emma Hug about SkillsUSA.
Okay, hi, my name's Emma Hug. I am president of SkillsUSA. It's my second year being president, third year being a member of the club. I compete in prepared speech. My first year I got 5th in the state. Some of our members compete also in prepared speech. We also have photography. Some people do music stuff. We have community service, audio production, video production, and a lot more than that. We do community service projects. One of them is for children in need. We raise money and get them Christmas presents. This was our 3rd year doing it. We raised over $1,000 and to give kids a good Christmas. It's really fun. We do a wrapping party. Our second project is a can drive. This is our 2nd year doing it. And it's also what we compete in as a group for SkillsUSA at states. Join the club.
Final exams are right around the corner, and for many students, this can be a stressful time, for many of them are taking their first final exams.
Yeah, I'm stressed, and I don't really have a way to manage. I just deal with it.
Upperclassmen have been taking final exams for their whole high school career and have it down to a science.
Don't wait until the last minute to try to study for exams. I know teachers give you a lot of heads up, and you think, oh, I have a lot of time to do this. But you should really start, because since you have exams in mostly all of your classes, by the time exam time comes, you're going to be really cramped. So just try to space out. You have to study every night for every exam, but just try to have every night do a little bit, so by the time exam time comes, you'll be prepared.
So for your first finals, I'd say that you should definitely start studying at least a week or 2 in advance, depending on what kind of class you're taking.
Don't feel prepared. I might go to exam jam.
Exam Jam will take place in the I Center after school from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Math is January 14th, followed by Science on January 15th. Next, we have English and Spanish on Thursday the 16th, and Social Studies is Friday the 17th. Freshmen, make sure to partake in this amazing opportunity to help you prepare and study for finals.
Better get your coats on. It's going to be this week.
Cole is here with a look at your local forecast.
Thank you, Brandon and Stephanie. For today's condition, we have a current of 33 degrees, a dew point of 30 degrees, a humidity of 86%, and a wind from the east-southeast at 6 miles an hour. Today's almanac, we have a high of 42, a low of 28. The average is a high of 30 with a low of 15, and the record's been set with a high of 59 and a low of -9. For today's weather, it's going to be cloudy with a high of 43. For tomorrow, it's going to be rainy with a high of 39. On Thursday, it's going to be cloudy with a high of 31. On Friday, it's going to be cloudy with a high of 27. And on Saturday, it's going to be possibly snowy with a high of 38. Thank you, and back to you.
Our winter sports teams are heating up.
Amara Siddiqui has more on upcoming games and results.
Thanks, Brandon and Stephanie. Hey there, Laker Nation. Today's a busy day in the sports realm of the Swamp. Even through this cold weather, the Lakers continue to bring the heat. The boys varsity hockey team brought home a win on the ice, beating Gibraltar Carlson 3-2. The girls JV basketball team beat Stony Creek 38-22. And this week, Lakers, you can look forward to more games from our sports teams. Today, the boys freshman JV and varsity basketball teams have a game against Troy High School. Freshmen's at 4 p.m., JV at 5:30 p.m., and varsity at 7 p.m. Also at 4 p.m. today, there's a co-ed varsity skiing meet at home versus Lakeland. Lastly, the boys varsity hockey team is back on the ice tonight at 7 p.m. against Oxford Avondale. The location is unknown as of now, but check the WBHS Athletics website for updates. And that's all for your sports news today. Back to you, Brandon and Stephanie.
Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you for watching Laker Update.
You can connect with us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and LakerUpdate.com.
Have a great day.